as they come. What a technician from what we've seen so far as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, causing Green Girl Dynamite to task, no easy feat.
Well, yeah, Green Girl Dynamite.
They have to face each other here tonight, but they've got two other women in that ring as well.
Yeah, Green Girl Dynamite will not have forgotten about that submission loss against Elizabeth Dundelinger, we can guarantee you that. First time that Green Girl Dynamite is ever submitted here in the E.F.W. The superhero does not like to quit. And frankly, that stopped her own role. Really, she'd been on quite the winning streak herself before that encounter with Dundelinger. But she doesn't have to just worry about her tonight. She has to worry about two complete unknowns in Selena Figueroa and Super Tornado.
Well, yeah, tough competition here tonight. Of course, Green Girl Dynamite having proven herself in that ring many times.
Absolutely, yeah. Green Girl Dynamite has been no slouch since her arrival in E.F.W. This is going to be her most intense test to date. She's never been in a cage match before. Oh, neither will have Dundelinger. I'm really not sure about Figueroa or Super Tornado. Oh, but this is new territory for all four of these women tonight.
Figueroa getting the best of Dundelinger for now. Super Tornado and Green Girl Dynamite, the two masked women in this match, go at it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you got to realise as well, Erwin, that all four of these ladies are going to want to make traction in the women's division.
Most definitely.
After Faria managed to retain against Cynthia Violet in that epic submission match.
Big opportunity for Figueroa and Super Tornado here tonight if they could clash for victory.
Big suplex.
Great opportunity for any of these women, really.
By our resident superheroes, the Super Tornadoes fighting back with some vicious forearms. Oh! What a manoeuvre by the luchador.
Powerbomb there.
Oh! Dundelinger misses.
Quite in speed, it seems.
Oh, look at
Another
that.
sunset powerbomb.
Great athleticism there by Super Tornado using that luchador style. Figueroa, however, is taking it to Dundelinger, who I think's been surprised here by Figueroa.
Quite a show from the new stats.
The beauty. Yeah, Tornado and Figueroa are taking it to Dundelinger. And Green Girl Dynamite, who thought we would have seen that? Dundelinger though fighting back with a vicious net breaker of her own, misses that forearm smash and gets a net breaker for her trouble.
I think she kind of tripped over Dynamite after she fell, already fully in the momentum of the run.
Oh, flying dropkick there by Super Tornado. All over our resident superhero.
Big bulldog to Dundelinger.
Figueroa's
the first to try and
climbing the cage.
However, easily spotted.
Yeah, I think that's a rookie manoeuvre there by Figueroa, trying to get out of this ring quickly, and Dundelinger following suit. Trying to take now, stopped by Tornado. Crossbody from the top rope to Figueroa. I think that's some kind of submission manoeuvre there by Tornado.
Like Dragon Sleeper of some kind.
Modified Dragon Sleeper, I can't really see from this angle.
Fighting out.
You don't want to get in a tactical fight against Elizabeth Dundelinger, I'll tell you that one for free.
I mean, trained by Diaz, you've got to question how strong the submission style is.
That's a very good point.
Super Tornado.
Oh!
Big DDT there.
Planning DDT by Green Girl Dynamite. Well, Diaz has been involved in two of the greatest submission matches in NEW history.
Well, yeah.
Against Cowboy Roy. Oh!
Of course, Tornado denouncing her teacher due to the actions he has taken in NEW. A very interesting speech on that before joining here.
Foolish words in my opinion by Super Tornado. I mean, if you're going to ally yourself with anyone, why not ally yourself with four-time tag team champions? Just a rookie mistake. She'll learn. Green Girl Dynamite.
Huge scoop slam there. Oh no, scoop slam, sorry, like an angle slam.
Suplex. It was vicious. Green Girl Dynamite, unbeknown. Dundelinger notices finally. is going up after her. Green Girl Dynamite almost got away with that one, but Dondalinger taking her down.
And that's the problem with a steel cage match. The further you get to getting out, if an opponent stops you, that's further you've got to fall.
Absolutely, and Super Tornado there, dragging Dondalinger off the steel. Right now the newbies are fighting it out. Figueroa and Tornado. Oh! Planning DDT by Dynamite onto Dondalinger. And Figueroa's on one side, and Dynamite's on the other, and it could be a race to the top. Dondalinger and Tornado are down in the middle of the ring.
And I don't
but it's a race. It's a race.
Dynamite realise that one another are trying to escape.
Oh no, wait a minute, Dynamite's got there first. I don't know who's going to make it first. Tornado and Dondalinger are in no man's land. It's too late, Dynamite just wins the match. Figueroa on the debut was half an inch away from pulling up a massive upset here.
Well, yeah, and I mean, a phenomenal show from all involved here.
Wow.
I can't believe it. Two women thinking, yeah, I can climb out. I don't think they saw one another until they were going over the top.
It really was a test of endurance there. Who had enough left in the tank to get over that cage quicker, and it turned out to be our resident superhero, Green Girl Dynamite. What an impressive victory. What an impressive debut for Tornado and Figueroa.
Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
Probably one of the best steel cage matches I've seen. Absolutely brilliant there.
It was, perhaps arguably one for the ages.
Well, now we have, after the fall from grace for Rachel Romey, we have another. Well, I don't think we've seen her really much since.
No, absolutely not. No, since Rachel Romey has lost the women's title, she has been, frankly, rarely seen in the E.F.W. She's up against Riley Patterson tonight, who will want to be getting over the disappointment herself against losing 2 clean falls to Sakamoto Dixon last night in a 2-hour freeze match, which was considered a bit of an upset, it has to be said. So Riley Patterson will be wanting to get back on track herself tonight against the former women's champion Rachel Romey, who will be on the path now for redemption.
Almost definitely. I mean, both of these women really on the path of redemption. Riley Patterson coming oh so close to gaining that #1 contendership spot that Sakamoto
and that's
Dixon
whisker away.
has.
Yeah, and at some point that means we're going to see Farrier and Sakamoto Dixon go at it for the women's title, and what a match that could be. Well, we welcome the student of funk, Riley Patterson. Student of funk, you. We're gonna see lots from this young lady in her career, despite her recent setbacks. I have absolutely no doubt about that. 5'7", 135 pounds from Wrocław, Poland. I remember her second match here in the E.F.W. was an instant classic against Dixon, and then that rivalry just kicked off into something that became quite special between those two young ladies. Alright, Patterson didn't quite get it done, but she'll learn from that, she'll rebound from that.
Well, every defeat Riley Patterson suffers only seems to serve as a lesson she learns from.
Can the same be said against Rachel Romey, who's been away licking her wounds, quite frankly, since her loss of the women's title, and we welcome Rachel Romey with a very different kind of look to the one we're used to.
Well, yeah, the long ginger dreadlocks have gone. The attire has changed dramatically. I'm wondering why. Maybe it's just sort of an attempt at a new attitude, perhaps.
Who knows? Maybe new attitude, new outlook on life. Who knows? Rachel Romey, the former women's champion, MMA background. You know, it would be wise to take her unlightly, quite frankly. Rachel Romey is a tough lady. Been on a bad run of luck as of late. So both these ladies have got something to prove tonight. From Glasgow, Scotland, shorter and lighter than Patterson, 5'1" and 130 pounds. she can get it done when she's in the zone. And you gotta believe that, I mean, you can't really see much of her face, but look at the focus in the eyes. She's taking that bandana off and the jacket in Romy there. And Funk kicking it off, and then and Patterson, excuse me, with that Funk-esque attitude.
Just flying in there, and Romy
misses.
Laughing at her.
Rachel Romy with a backdrop after the erratic start, shall we say, by Riley Patterson. Wanted to get this off quick. I think Patterson's first match actually with a loss against Rachel Romy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta bet
that
Romy's looking to get back in the game. And after that upset, she must have sort of had that momentary ego in the corner, if you will.
Oh, absolutely.
But she doesn't want to take Patterson lightly.
No, Patterson's getting better every day. Oh, counters by Romy. Oh, inverted DDT. Now, as I said, Patterson's technical ability has certainly improved, but I wouldn't want to get into a match fight against Rachel Romy.
Well, no.
Oh.
Very tough individual, of course. Her title reign was not great, but you want to think that she wants to make amends for it.
Oh, absolutely, I know she wants that title back as well. She really wants to make amends for it. That guillotine manoeuvre on Patterson. Rachel Romy is in control. Oh, great counter there by Patterson. Oh, huge jumping, swinging DDT. Beautiful. Oh, Amber going for a submission maneuver. Oh,
wrenches into the mat.
You know, I really do think that submission match that she had against Akane Masuda really did help Patterson in the long term. She really did learn from the master technician Akane Matsuda. She learned quickly in that match to survive, and it really has. That Extreme Rules favours Patterson here.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, will have taught her well in regards to Extreme Rules. I can only imagine. Into the steel barricade there.
Ribs first. Those already must be injured ribs against that slam on the ring apron to Rachel Romy, who's going to be struggling to breathe right now and in trouble. Her first match back. It's not going with... Oh, wait a minute, what a counter! Elbow! Oh, look at the athleticism! Around the world, Hurricane Rana! From absolutely nowhere! The former women's champion showing her quality! Kick to the sternum!
Why she got into E.F.W to begin with.
Wow! Taking a risk of her own now. Passing, getting back up. Oh, takes it down, what a crossbody! Almost like a shoulder barge crossbody. Irish whip. Oh, it's a Guri, flying it's a Guri. Those deadly feet of Riley Patterson, that kickboxing background. Oh! What a lariat, taking the head off Rachel Romy. Wisely going for a pin here. Turn this down. 1, 2, it's over. Yes, Patterson with a clothesline from hell.
But Romy's going to have a bit more toward a competent career here in E.F.W.
Well, absolutely, Rachel Romy, her first match in a while, with a new attitude, seemingly new attire, put up a fight, her first match in weeks here against a much more active Riley Patterson. But Riley Patterson laser focus tonight, showing that aggression, using that hardcore rule advantage, and picking up a big win against the former women's champion Erwin. Riley Patterson making a statement here. What a clothesline from hell that was from Riley Patterson. Wow.
What ferocity in that shot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta wonder the logic of this one. I mean, Barrier, who isn't getting the night off tonight, Cynthia Violet is, but Barrier is in a match tonight. The women's champion is in a match tonight against Sakamoto Dixon, arguably the most dangerous woman in E.F.W today, and it's a last man standing match.
Well, that's it, Sakamoto Dixon, not the woman you want to go into a match when you're not at 100% against. And Barrier has to do just that, and if she loses, Sakamoto Dixon surely gets her shot at the title.
Well, absolutely. I mean, Sakamoto Dixon has earned the right to have this match against the champion. There's no question about that, but you have to question the timing here. I mean, Sakamoto Dixon, the clear favourite in this match against the current women's champion Farrier, who cannot be 100%. Bearing in mind, we've just seen Riley Patterson beat a former women's champion, and Sakamoto Dixon beat her in 2 clean falls last night, Erwin.
Yeah, just completely steamrolled, a surprise to everyone.
And it's Sakamoto Dixon, I mean, the queen of strong style, from Japan, 5'9", 135 pounds. From Dollar of Bangkok, Thailand. Reading the wrong notes there. Sakamoto Dixon will be furious. The showball extraordinaire. The feet of fury. The hands of steel of Sakamoto Dixon.
And if any of you are needing the toilet or something, now's probably the time to do it, as she has an entrance as long.
Oh, you're just jealous that Sakamoto Dixon does it in style. I mean, look at you, man. You're the world champion and you wear sweatpants. I mean, get a haircut for God's sake.
I just like to relax.
You like to relax. You're our world heavyweight champion. I've never ever seen you wear a tie. Not once. Sakamoto Dixon, he was looking to hold Women's Championship gold here in the E.F.W. Has to be considered the favourite in this match. No disrespect to the current Women's Champion, who's a tremendous competitor in her own right. But there's no way Farrier's 100% tonight. Sakamoto Dixon, the queen of strong style, that New Japan experience, is going to play a big part in this match. You can just pick apart Farrier piece by piece in a last man standing match, Erwin.
Well, and you and
the humanity, damn it.
you and I were talking just before the show kicked off about how we kind of expected Cynthia Violet to win that, and the way she was going.
Really did.
That submission match, and Farrier, no discredit to her, still fighting back at every turn she could. Those constant torture racks, surfboard torture racks finally taking a toll. The monkey flip crossbar was enough though for Farrier against Cynthia Violet. It was absolutely incredible submission match, and as you say, we have had a doctor's report that Cynthia Violet has some minor injuries after that. However, we haven't heard the condition of Farrier, but we can only assume it's the same.
There's no way she's 100%. I mean, I'm actually not sure if it's biologically possible for Farrier to be 100% in this match tonight against, well, frankly, the assassin Sakamoto Dixon. As deadly as she's beautiful, trust me on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, the management could argue that both of these women fought last night. However, Sakamoto Dixon, surprisingly again, having much less competition.
I think Riley Patterson was just frankly stunned by the quick start that Dixon made in that match. Oh, but never really recovered. I mean, she got a Shinsaka early on, if you remember rightly, Erwin, and Patterson just never really recovered.
Yeah, you're right. It was quite a shock to us all how quickly Sakamoto Dixon dominated that match.
And now we welcome the current reigning, so far undisputed women's champion, Farrier, 5'8", 152 pounds, from Lisbon, Portugal. And of course the mind games of Farrier are always apparent with this very kind of, shall we say, lackadaisical entrance.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, giving away no kind of signs as to how injured she is. This entrance she always does this to make it look like she's limping and things, so that her opponents can't really gauge how well she is until that bell rings.
Farrier is the queen of playing possum. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But tonight, you've got to believe it's not all possum. She's got to be hurting. Absolute miracle that she's here at all, in my opinion, Farrier, after that hellacious submissions match. 32 minutes. An absolute destruction. In and around. The women's champion with a mixed reaction from the E.F.W faithful, it has to be said. But you have to believe that she's at least earned the respect of the people here tonight after what was an incredible match against the Red Dragon, Cynthia Violet.
Yeah, and of course the title is not on the line here. However, it could lead to Saka's opportunity at it. But
Farrier, not wasting any time in last man standing rules, trying to take down Sakamoto Dixon, who's got to be the fresher of the two. Forearm smash. Backdrop immediately, these fans responding.
Farrier, however, quick enough to roll out.
I'm not sure who's going to be the favourite in this match. Oh, what a counter by Dixon. Find and carry, that technical style of Dixon already shining through tonight against the woozy women's champion. Oh! Fireman carries suplex, really. One of the modified fishermen's there, big knee. Of course, that knee brace already coming into place.
Well, yeah.
Play there, Erwin.
Very quickly.
Oh!
The other knee this time, just for good measure.
Of course, Sakamoto Dixon is a mixed martial artist specialist.
Again, just driving the knee into the head of Farrier, slowing this pace down to Saka's level.
Dixon, oh!
Farrier dodges that dropkick though.
Misses a dropkick.
Both winning their jostling for position. Sakamoto Dixon coming out on top.
Dead shot, straight to the head of Farrier. Sakamoto Dixon in control.
What's this? Oh, going for some kind of
Oh, wait a
surfboard
minute.
stretch of her own. Oh, planting her body.
Yeah, changing her mind. Sakamoto Dixon playing some mind games of her own. Going to use that surfboard manoeuvre against Farrier. Change her mind and then slams her face into the mat. Farrier now at the count of 5, starting to stir Sakamoto Dixon right back on her. Kind of seems to be having difficulty with her arm there. Perhaps from an early attack from Farrier. Oh, inverted DDT. That time enough for the women's champion to recover. Drop kick to the back.
Farrier battling back here.
Vicious shots.
Hurricane Rana.
Oh, beautifully executed by the women's champion.
Sakamoto Dixon rocked here.
Sakamoto Dixon definitely getting rocked by the current women's champion. That cross arm submission maneuver right across the neck. Sakamoto Dixon breaks a hold.
We saw that used a few times last night. Sakamoto Dixon having that clearly scouted.
Oh, you better believe that Dixon was watching that match very, very closely. That knee smash right to the face of Sakamoto Dixon.
Farrier still quite surprisingly fast here today, considering the brutal match last night.
Absolutely.
Now the count is onto the other side as Saka has to get up for the 10.
Absolutely pivotal for Dixon to get back up. Seems to be in trouble here. Farrier. No. Kick to the spine though. The women's champion continues the attack against Dixon, who is stunned here. Fights back, however. Oh, wait a minute. Dixon bomb. Dixon bomb from nowhere. You better believe that's going to get a count. is back. Must be in agony.
Dixon, just as Farrier did, staying very close.
Yeah, not neither women returning to the corner. Turner counts regardless. Using his discretion here as a referee. Oh my God! My God, what a kick to the ribs by Sakamoto Dixon. Hurricane Rana. Yeah, Farrier did not appreciate that one bit. What a Hurricane Rana out of absolutely nowhere. The count begins again.
That's the thing about these last man standing matches. Well, last woman standing in this case. The pace slows every now and then as the count begins. Another count of 8. Dixon dodging that slap. Oh, but not the kick.
And absolutely. Oh no! What a flurry! What a counter! In any other matchup, that would have been glorious, but not tonight. It was still glorious. It was automatic by Dixon, but it counts for nothing.
I think she kind of forgot for a second there.
Actually, I think that was just instinct, but what a counter by Dixon. Beautiful, beautiful sunset flip. Bridge to the pin, I think, as we say automatically. You know yourself as a competitor when it's hard to get out of that.
Oh yeah,
when it's been drilled into you from such a young age.
Exactly, it's almost like second nature.
Oh, clubs to the back. Farrier by Dixon, but not keeping on the champion enough, and Farrier recovers to whip Dixon into the corner, and we could be about to see some high impact manoeuvre here. Yes, Hurricane Rana, right from the top rope. That could be enough right there.
Farrier again, staying on her opponent just in case it's not.
Both ladies have done the exact same thing this entire match. It's some good officiating here from Bob Turner. No woman's got an advantage here if both women are doing the same thing. Count of 8. Kick to the spine by Farrier. Counters. Oh, drops Farrier. Inverted DDT. Using her own body weight to crush Farrier to the mat.
I think Dixon's trying to get a bit of a breath. Catching a breath here. Getting fresh air.
Now you see Dixon suffering herself in what can only be described as a test of endurance. Kick to the spine. Bearing in mind that Farrier in that hellacious submission match last night against Cynthia Violet, the current women's champion, showing such great determination here tonight. Net breaker, however, by Dixon. No. Shinsaka out of absolutely nowhere. The feet of fury. Sakamoto Dixon.
She could have just sealed her opportunity to become
the
women's champion.
God, what a Shinsaka that was. Gets more vicious every time you see it. The Queen of Strong Style with authority.
Farrier somehow up at the count of 8. The count beginning again after she just kicks her over.
Farrier, I mean, should bear in mind that this isn't for the title. I mean, just stay down, recuperate, fight another day. She can't be 100%. She just can't be. 8. Just finally a bit of sense. It's over. She can't answer the count. Sakamoto Dixon. I think Farrier was flinging her body with all her might to try and get back to her feet.
Oh yeah, I think the 8 was just simply adrenaline. As Saka just rolled her back over and she couldn't get back up for the 10.
Sakamoto Dixon did enough. Those vicious feet of the Queen of Strong Style confirms her #1 contendership. If Sakamoto Dixon can do that one more time, she will be the new E.F.W Women's Champion.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, you've got to wonder if that's going to happen next week or a little further down the line.
Well, I mean, obviously that will be a decision for our esteemed owner, Mr. Goldman, and of course the booking committee at a later date. We'll find out when we find out. But I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a match, if that one's anything to go by. My word, what a match that was.
What a match indeed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we wait the announcement of our main event, and we're getting my God, Erwin, are you hearing what I'm hearing?
I am, yes.
Wow!
Isaac Thompson had gone backstage and asked
Holy shit!
to cash in his championship match after that kind of questionable it'll happen on my time speech. Apparently that time is now.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Reaper basically begging Isaac Thompson to throw a punch earlier on. Isaac Thompson basically telling him it's going to happen on his own time. Well, about an hour later it seems Isaac Thompson is ready to go. Our main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen, will be for the E.F.W World Heavyweight Championship, and it will see Isaac Thompson face the undefeated Reaper from the very pits of hell itself in a TLC match. My God, what a main event! What a main event! How has this happened?
What Isaac Thompson has left after that brutal triple threat last night. I mean, the Reaper just took them straight to the wood.
He really did.
Dismantled the dog and Isaac.
He took them to the woodshed. in all possible terms, did the Reaper. But I mean, Isaac Thompson clearly not afraid of a fight, coming back for more. He has to be considered one of the ballsiest cash-ins in professional wrestling history. Isaac Thompson, who cannot be 100%.
Well, yeah, I've got a question.
He just seems to be angry. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on, wait a minute.
Not even waiting.
Oh, come on. The champion here. He's just stalking Isaac Thompson. Oh my God! The plants him with the belt.
That should be up on the rungs. The referee's going to have to now grab the belt.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Into the.
Not even started. Isaac Thompson still wearing his tracksuit, for God's sake. And now, the Reaper with the E.F.W title just attacking Isaac Thompson. That's supposed to be going on a ladder, for God's sake. Drops it in the middle of the ring. Oh God, Isaac Thompson is not happy. Isaac Thompson, furious, taking out the Reaper. The belt's still in the middle of the ring. Oh God. Oh, clothesline. Clothesline. What does this mean?
I have no idea.
Is this still a TLC? What's in the briefcase?
There should be a championship up there.
Well, after the Reaper, cheap shot attack. Oh, God, right on the championship. Isaac Thompson, if he's smart, is going to keep hold of the Reaper. Flying DDT. Well, ladies and gentlemen, off camera, Bob Turner hurriedly attached the title to the top, to that rope, and this TLC match with one of the most bizarre starts to a TLC I've ever seen. The Reaper, however, in control of that ladder. Oh, flying lariat by Isaac Thompson, though, coming straight back at the champion. Knocks that ladder out in the ring. You better believe this one's personal. On Calidor by the Reaper. You gotta respect Isaac Thompson. Oh, no way he's 100% tonight.
Well, yeah, it seems we have some kind of makeshift title up there. And mean, I don't. Quite a strange thing.
Oh wait a minute, no. Yeah, you're right. It must be a replica. That's really weird. I've never seen that before. Well,
because we can still see the title in camera shot.
no, I thought Turner had done something competent for a change. Ah well, whatever's up there's up there, ladies and gentlemen. They still have to climb the ladder. They still have to get it. That's bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's due to the
volatile nature of the Reaper.
Yeah, and I guess the shocking sort of call for this match. They're kind of unprepared.
Oh God.
I guess they couldn't find the title in time, and I guess that's why.
The Reaper though, holding his title in his hand.
Now using it as a weapon.
Just planning it into the guts of Isaac Thompson, showing absolutely no mercy to Thompson, who cannot be 100%. The Reaper still has to climb that ladder. Oh my God, Irish whip! The body of Isaac Thompson bounced off that ladder. My God, no. No. This is not necessary. The Reaper changing his mind perhaps. Doesn't want to put his own body on the line. The Reaper goes down the safer route.
Yeah, slowly circling his prey.
Oh God! Backed up on the ladder. Dear God, the head of Thompson bounced off that ladder. How is Thompson moving?
I have no idea.
He's crazy.
Well, he clearly wanted this opportunity and doesn't want to see it slip away so easily.
Isaac Thompson truly believes in his heart that he can beat the Reaper. Truly believes it is his destiny to become E.F.W. World Heavyweight Champion, the man from Budapest, Romania, who was attacked. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, attacked before this match can even properly get underway. It's somehow, somewhere still in this thing, and he's coming out. He's just throwing ladders in there against the Reaper.
He's crazy.
Isaac Thompson is indeed just... He's not a sane human being. Like, what a big boot! My God, to the Reaper!
The Reaper clattering off that ladder.
The Reaper, who thought Isaac Thompson was down, didn't notice the ladder or the big man getting back to his feet. But he'll notice him now for that big boot. My God, what a bulldog through the table! And Isaac Thompson just sat off, and now again goes to those attacks with that championship belt to the gut into the face. Isaac Thompson somehow gets out the ring, recuperates slightly, club to the back. My God, Reaper. Bulldogging Isaac Thompson through a table. These fans loving it.
Well, it is an absolute massacre.
Oh God! Surely enough, I've never seen a title used in a TLC match in this way.
I mean, what a bizarre start. We assumed it was the E.F.W. title up there, but I'm guessing just due to the chaos of this match just being announced.
Oh God! Isaac Thompson counters. The Reaper counters back. God, the kettle! From nowhere!
Second time.
My God, what a maneuver! Isaac Thompson's 259 pounds. He's 2 pounds heavier than the Reaper, and the Reaper just picked him up like he was a sponge.
Well, again, the Reaper not the tallest or the heaviest
Good
here in E.F.W.
God!
Oh!
The old school clattering Isaac Thompson into that ladder. That takes a tumble.
He knows how to pick apart an opponent.
The Reaper's just a madman. Who thought this match was a good idea? That's all I have to say. Isaac Thompson is